It is a beautiful day, but it is a windy day. We decided to come over here and try to prepare some garden beds because I have a lot of broccoli and cabbage that is due to go in next week. So this will be the garden space. I'll have a greenhouse here eventually. A whole lot of in-ground garden beds. So we have this one. We took off the sod, which is the grass on top. So I will get that and move it to our compost eventually. And our beds are 3 foot this way. And I don't remember how many feet long, but that's how long they all are. I'm gonna have one here, here, and I believe 3 more over here. And then I'm also gonna do some up front. And I plan on having a pretty greenhouse garden shed right here, more ornamental thing. And then I want to have a high tunnel greenhouse right here. This tree will be gone. Sorry if it's windy. I mean, it is windy. I'm sorry if you hear it. So, I don't remember if it was last week or the week before, but me and Shane came out here and we planted my elderberry here and a couple more yarrow plants. There's Peachy next to Lexi. Then I'll go around here. The kids playing in the woods. It's about 47, I think, degrees out Fahrenheit today. So, since we can't have farm animals, what I've decided is this is just going to be our production yard. I mean, obviously it's just going to be our yard that we can do all the pretty things and fun things, but I do want to have a lot of production in it. So, here's my cherry tree, which I think looks a lot better here than it even did at the old house. We planted that one. It's kind of lined up with Peachy over there. But it's kind of lined up. Cool how that worked out. I didn't plan that. But, and then over here, I kind of marked out. First off, look at all the prettiness coming up. I love all the spring flowers that are popping up. This is going to be the entrance to the orchard. From here to here. That's all going to be open, this entrance. I'm going to have the fence start here. Now the fence is totally just for decoration. So it's going to be one of those cute little picket fences that just continues on to out here. It's not to enclose anything. And then this one will go that way. So all this stuff will be removed. I'm going to clean up over here because eventually this bush will be gone and I'm going to have another peach tree over here, probably right here. So I'm going to clean up all this, trim it up. And I have a hole here. See that hole? That's not the hole that I'm actually planting the little apple trees in because I have dwarf apple trees. These holes are more or less my marker for where they're going to go. These are going to be my espalier trees. I'm going to train them to a fence. And then my dwarf apple trees, I will have one here. We still plan on cutting down this tree. Kind of hangs over. And that's got to go. Cleaning up this. So I will have my little apple tree here, which I think is a honeysuckle, and then I have a green apple that'll go over here. So my overall goal will be to have the entrance here. And this will more or less be like a path that leads back. So you'll walk through this pile of ash to back here. And we're going to clean up this woods. So the orchard will be extended back, and I'm going to put a little ornamental greenhouse back there. And this is going to be a little cottage garden with herbs and pretty flowers and landscaping. It's going to be so fun. And then of course here's the trail that will still lead back to my secret garden, that's what I'm going to call it, because I want to like have an almost hidden door and everything back there. Maybe put like a water feature over here as you're walking back. You can hear that. And then this whole side, I'm going to have the dogs in here. I'm going to make a big nice area because I still want to contain the dogs so that they have a designated area that I'm not mad if they destroy. You know, because dogs like digging, dogs poop everywhere. To each their own. I don't really like my dogs free ranging. And I'm also going to have my chickens probably somewhere around the front of all of this. And they'll be in a contained area, which I still have to go around and talk to these neighbors and make sure they're all okay with me having chickens. And that's the only way that that's going to be passed. But back here, I'm going to do some kind of pond. I thought about doing like some kind of stream that goes in here that kind of leads to the little pond. It won't be a big pond, it'll be a little pond with a waterfall. It's going to be beautiful. I kind of feel like when you are passionate about something, even though you come across and you hit brick walls, you know, you have to find ways to make things work. So that's what we're doing. We're making it work, and eventually we will have land and we will have our farm. That might be on the land that we end up having a campground on, but that's fine too, because that kind of adds a little extra attraction, right? This is over by my mother-in-law's house. I just wanted to show you guys how cool these trees look. I had so much fun on these trees as a little kid. I'd act like a monkey, or like the floor was lava. Look how cool. They're so neat. The trunks. They're so fun. My kids come over here and have fun on them too. I think I'm going to clean up all of this. Like, I kind of raked it out. Like, all of this in here. I'm going to clean it all so that it kind of comes like I guess the border would come like this. And maybe plant like a bunch of wildflowers and stuff in here. It'd be so fun. Because right there's where the orchard is. See? Over there's the orchard. And that orchard fence will end about here. So maybe I can plant like wildflowers all through here. How pretty would that be? Yeah, this guy used to be my dad's old playhouse. It started off, I think, as a chicken house. I don't know if it started as a chicken house or started as I think it started as a playhouse. I mean, it probably started as a shed. But it ended up being a playhouse for my dad and my uncle. And then it turned into a chicken house. And now it's going to be taken out. And I'd like to eventually put a pool house. A pool cob house. That'll be a whole fun experiment. I want to have an outdoor kitchen over here. See right here, my dad has his garden. She had a dog that kind of ran rogue everywhere. So he put the garden in there instead of the dog. These kids. What color should I do the house? I'm not a fan of red. The house has always been red. I kind of feel bad changing the color, but you have to do what you like, you know, you have to deal with what you can live with, and I can't live with red. And to kind of make this house feel more like mine, I need to change the color of it. What color do you think? I was kind of thinking burgundy with black outlined windows and maybe like a more natural wood, stained wood shutters. Obviously you won't see this part of the house because we're having an addition put on back here. Which, fun fact, this used to be part of the house. This porch was all part of the house. And then they tore that off and turned it into a porch. That is how they're getting in. You guys shouldn't be crawling underneath there. Anna, no more crawling underneath the fence. Don't go under the fence. The dog, you know, rogue dog. He dug holes everywhere. He passed away last year, sadly. He was an old man, though. He lived a long, good life. So the front of the house is going to be extended, but only out to right here where that porch is at. So that's about 8 feet right there. So we're going to extend the house out. I think the peak, how the peak is like that, I want to do like that wood design. I don't know how to explain it. You guys will just have to see it when it's done. Like they're still crawling under the fence. Oh, children. What do you think? A burgundy? Or should I maybe do green? I want to do a color that'll go good with my plants. And I don't want to do white. Even though I do like white houses, I don't want to do white because white shows like all the hard water and everything. So I don't want to do that. Anybody have any suggestions what color they think would be nice? I thought maybe burgundy because I really love burgundy. Besides green, burgundy is my favorite color. And I felt like it would kind of, you know, have a nod towards the original red that the house has always been without actually being red. I don't know. I am going to head home because I am freezing. I might upload this video later today because I haven't uploaded a video in a little while. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.